Hello everyone, today I'll be making an enclosure for an internal disk drive. If you're going to do this yourself, you'll need a internal drive like this one and a SATA to USB adapter. I got one that comes with a power supply because I'm using a Blu-ray player. If you're using a small hard drive or something like that, you might not need it, but make sure you do a little bit of research before you buy something. Now in the case, you get the adapter, you get a power supply, and you get a USB cable. Here's what the adapter looks like. It'll plug right into the back of your whatever you're using. And on the other side, you have a power supply and a USB port. And that'll plug right into your computer. That'll make it work. And the last thing you'll need is a case, which is what I'll be making in the video. And getting right into it, I'm cutting out 3 slices of the zebra wood about 1/4 inch thick, and I'll be gluing them all together into a flat sheet to use for the top of the enclosure. The sledgehammer head on top is to keep them flat while they're drying. And I'm cutting 2 more slices into smaller pieces to use for the bottom. And now I'm cutting out what's called a half lap joint, where I'm cutting away half of the thickness of the wood to match with the other pieces that you'll see later. Now that the top is dried, I'm trimming it down and cutting it to its final dimensions. To make sure the top and bottom are the exact same dimensions, I'm gluing the bottom together on top of the top cover. And here I'm cutting out the sides and putting together most of the box. You might notice here I have 2 feet attached to the bottom there now. I lost the footage when I made those, but it's just 2 long strips that I glued onto the bottom. This is the back plate where the adapter will stick out, and I'm cutting out the slot for the adapter using a Forstner bit and then later a chisel to get it to be square. Just take a look at how close this fit is. It's so perfect. Okay guys, it's the next day and I've got everything working. All I have to do is sand all the corners down so they're all smooth and blended and give it a clear coat. And that'll be everything. And after that, I'm just going to go over it with some 400 grit sandpaper just to give it a smooth finish. There we go, it's all done. It's still raining outside, but I've got this all done. I'll show you how close all the fits are. There you go. It all looks good. I've already tested it. It works. The only thing that could be an issue is heat, but since I've left the bottom open, it shouldn't be a problem. And since these walls are so thin. I didn't cover what wood I used. The top is called zebra wood. It's pretty cheap. I used one of my offcuts that had nails and cracks in it, but I got just enough out of it to make the top and the bottom. And the sides, I used a thin offcut of Spanish cedar, and I used all of it as well. But I think it turned out as a pretty good two-tone. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you want to see in the comments. I already have a video for next week, but let me know what you want to see anyway. Have an awesome day.